hi guys, Aaron Kuru. Not many people know, but I was born in Sydney, raised in New Zealand, back over here to Melbourne to obviously ride as a jumps rider. So I can ride the minimum pretty comfy here, 65. If I put a little bit of effort in, I could probably ride down at 62 or 3. So
Beauty.
I was sort of late into the racing industry, and when I decided that I would like to become a jockey, it was a bit too late with my weight. Was quite heavy at that point, so still wanted to be a jockey, so I just had to take a different path, and that was jump racing. It was a very slow start, but we slowly got a bit of momentum and learnt a lot through a lot of trainers and a lot of different jockeys and people helping me along the way. But now it's become my ultimate passion, and I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else at the moment. Few there.
I'll let you have 3.
Yeah, okay, cool. Teleo Twinkletoes. He was a pickup ride, but he won. He went on to win both nationals in the same year.
Freaky.
Yeah, something that hadn't been done for a long time, so that was a huge achievement. I was lucky enough for the ride.
I'm going to say the Briley last year.
Yeah, that was. I thought that was a very good training performance, and they did a good job of getting him there and giving me instructions to win the race. So I thought that was very special as well.
Yep.
And probably just being in the jump racing community, that's also pretty special to me. So that's a tricky question because
you've won them all.
I would like to win them all. Obviously, start of the year we got the May Carnival, so something there, like an annual. For me personally, maybe a Nakayama.
Yeah.
That would be
Grand jump.
Yeah, that would be pretty special to do something like that. But yeah, Nakayama for me.
Okay.
Richard Linehu, come from Tipperary in country of Ireland. I'm 25. I've been here 6.5 years. Come from a farming background in Ireland. Worked in racing since I've been about 15. Yeah, it's always been the dream. I'm obviously 6'3.5", so I battle with my weight. But
okay, what's your minimum? Do you think you've noticed?
64 with notice, plenty of notice. 65 are probably the best of times pushing it. It's probably a bit more of an adrenaline rush, more of a buzz, a bit more of a community through the jumps racing. Everybody's happy for one another when somebody succeeds, and it's just a great community. And personally, the horses love jumping. Probably winning Tommy Corrigan medal 2 seasons ago. It was my first full season riding. My first season I had a fall and broke my collarbone. Following season, started off well and shared the winning medal with William McCarthy. Massive shock, but huge thrill, and it'd be lovely to put another one on the cabinet someday beside her. Can't look past, she's no champion, but she's a tough little thing, the Bonnie Mare on set.
On set.
Won 3 on her that year. I won the Tommy medal. So
beautiful. Can't
look by her. She's an old stalwart, and fingers crossed we can pick up a nice horse for the year.
Absolutely.
You have to be a Cheltenham Gold Cup or an Entry Grand National, just from, I suppose, watching them growing up all my life.
Perfect. Thanks, Rich.
Dave, I'm Daniel Small, originally from Queensland, moved down here to pursue a jump jockeying. My minimum riding weight at the moment is about 65 kilos, and see how the season goes. Flat won't get my weight. Jumps, little brother sort of threw me into it, and so far it's been a bit of a thrill. Only the 3 winners to note, heap of seconds and thirds and whatnot. Just looking for a good horse to help me along. Still claim 3.
Perfect.
So
excellent.
Also my first winner of the jumps on on Hostar for Peter Chow was awesome. He went on to run 3rd in the JJ Houlihan that year behind Stern Idol and Bellix One. Fantastic. Besides that, like I said, I've only had the 3 wins, so to speak. Riding at Moonee Valley was a bit of a highlight. Led everywhere bar the absolute post, but just to have a ride in town and on my first year riding was
Pretty cool.
was pretty cool. Yeah,
Excellent.
definitely the annual. I was there. I've seen that race from home back in Queensland, from the hill at Warrnambool, from the mountain enclosure to watch that race through the years of a winner. I think would be the biggest thrill in the world.
Perfect, thanks.
Daryl, I'm 31, originally from England, but been living in Australia the last 20 years.
Beauty.
I can ride any weight with notice. Has to be with notice, but 64.
Okay.
Definitely flying Asian in the Briley for the sister-in-law and my brother. Also probably an Australian hurdle.
Beauty.
We were heavily involved in pony show jumping when we were kids. My eldest brother was a jumps jockey, my middle brother's a jumps jockey, so it was probably the only path I was going to take. Definitely an English Grand National.
Perfect. Thanks, Des.
Well, I'm 33 years of age. This is probably my 5th season in Australia over jumps. So the funny thing about it, I left school when I was 16 to become a jockey. And one thing or another, I actually held a licence in Ireland, but I never rode over jumps in Ireland. And I sort of gave it away, got out of horses, fell out of love, then came to Australia, wanted to better my life, and by God I have. And got back into racing stables, got the bug when Big Blue won a Gallywood in Warrnambool, and I was sort of schooling and I was saying I'd hate to get later on in life and not give it a go, so I gave it a go and it's been the best thing I've done.
It's worked out.
A horse I rode for yourself, the best season I've had is Bakery Hill. I probably had the best season. I had 6 winners that year. I haven't had a year like it, but numbers wise, and then I probably had the least amount of winners last year, but I rode 2 feature winners, which was incredible, that I thought I would never get to do. I'm very lucky in the sense that I am tall, but I can ride very light. I can ride the minimum, no problem.
Beautiful.
It's given me the opportunity that I never got before. Australia's been so good to me. Like, I think it's just a small knit crew that there is an opportunity for you to get a go, and that helps majorly, that people are willing to help you. The national hurdle haunts me from last season. But the annual was I actually probably didn't know at the time how big an annual was, and it's the last race of the thing, so it's unbelievable to go out like that, but the national hurdle hurts me.
All right, all the best this season.
Hi, I'm Will Gordon. I am 28 years old. I originate from England, from the southwest. I started riding in England as an amateur jockey, and then went to New Zealand and rode a couple of years in New Zealand, and then I've landed here. Jumps for sure. Yeah, there's no better adrenaline rush and buzz as winning a jumps race, or even being in one. Career highlights, probably some of the good days at Warrnambool Carnival, like the Briley and Gallywood. The Gallywood is probably pretty special too for Scotty, who was going through some tough times. He got kicked, and that was a pretty good booster for their family, which is good.
Awesome.
I'd probably say the Gold Cup in Cheltenham Festival in England, just because if you win that, you're probably going to be on the best jump horse
in the
country, if not the world. So you're probably doing all right if you do that.
Awesome. Thanks, Will.
Hi, my name is Eddie Keating. I'm from Ireland. I've rode in Ireland, America, and now in Australia.
Excellent.
I've rode a good few winners, but I'm only one away from losing my claim, so hopefully I get that done this year.
Beautiful. So what is your claim still currently?
1.5.
Beautiful. And what's your minimum riding weight?
63.5.
Excellent.
Probably second in the Maryland Hunt Cup.
Oh, very good. In America?
Yeah, I'll obviously be the English Grand National, but...
Obviously. Obviously, there's no other race. Perfect. Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks.
I suppose I was always brought up around it. My father was a jump jockey and he's a trainer now at home in Ireland, so as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a jump jockey, and I love jump racing. It's probably one of the best sports. Yeah, so I've had 200 winners in Ireland and England. Won a Galway plate for Gordon Elliott in 2019, World Cheltenham Festival winner for Willie Mullins, ridden plenty of graded winners, grade 2s, grade 3s. So I've done well enough for home.
Fair to say you've enough experience, like.
the Ancient Grand National. I've ridden it a few times, had no luck in it, but it's a great race. It's done 55 a few times throughout the summer, so I'd say that. Look, there's a few, I suppose, I'm relatively new to here, but I've ridden a good bit for Aaron Purcell, a few for Andrew Bobbin, and they're good lads to ride for. Then far, there's a lot of trainers that are good to ride for over here.
Very good, thank you.
Hey, my name is Luca Ramonde. I'm 22 years old. I come from France. I just done my jump ride today for my tickets.
Yep.
So I'm available for ride now in jump races. I ride 100 jump race in France.
Yep.
10 winners. So really excited to start to ride here.
Yep.
I enjoy Australia and to just win the good races with my horse, and that's it at the moment. 62.
62, excellent.
Yeah. Grand Canyon.
Excellent. Thanks.
I'm Irish, originally from Dublin. I'm 31 years old. At the moment, I'm mixing it up on the flat as well, and I'm able to ride 57 kilos. Obviously, jump racing is massive back home in Ireland, and as when I was a bit younger, I was a little bit heavier too, so that kind of ruled out riding on the flat for me, but I always was keen on jump racing, and I just kind of pursued from there.
Beautiful.
So probably my biggest achievement was riding the Grade B hurdle winner back home for my grandfather, my first ride as a professional.
Yep.
Obviously here I've had a bit of luck, both in high weights, on the flat and over jumps, but probably my most rewarding win here was probably Ballarat last year when I rode Ali Brooks' first jumps winner. Yeah, obviously my uncle trains back home as well. Grandfather's always had horses knocked around. My uncle mixes up both flat and jumps racing, and he possibly has a runner next week in Cheltenham, I think. Never mind win, but I'd love to actually ride in the Aintree Grand National.
Yep, beauty. We can win it as well, we can do that.
I'd like to win it, but just to actually go around it would probably be good enough for me.
Awesome, thanks Ross.
Thank you.